The No Fate channel checking in, and it is time for a long overdue and very much needed Dates with Dad. Now, it's not Friday night, it's not Saturday night, it's not even the weekend. Our kids it's so hard to get coverage for our kids. I don't blame anybody. I wouldn't want to watch them either if I didn't have to. And on the weekends, on top of it, they've got a busier schedule than I do. They got swim, they got soccer, they got it all. And it is so tough to find time to get a date with my wonderful wife that we try to sneak them in. So today is a Thursday of all days. My wife and I both took a day off from work, and we are going to try to squeeze in as much fun-filled activities as we possibly can between now, 8 a.m., and the time that we actually have to pick up the little Titans of Terror. Obviously, the first thing we did to get a good date going is to get rid of the kids. They are at daycare, and they are probably having a lot more fun than if they were actually with us. Now, start off our date like any perfect date with my wife. We are heading to Target. As you can see, she's not even here right now. She couldn't wait for this intro. She ran into Target to maximize those sales, use the coupons and all the other Target apps that she loves to rock. After this, we're going to head over to BJ's Wholesale, Lowe's, and if there's time, Bed Bath & Beyond. But stay tuned. We do have some actual fun stuff to do on this episode of Dates with Dad. The only major downside with having a date on a weekday is, of course, commuter traffic, and that is something that you have to be aware of, especially when heading into a major city such as Boston. Now, we headed into the Museum of Science, a place that we not only love to bring our children, but a place that we constantly go on dates. Luckily, we were just able to make the Great Barrier Reef Omni Theater show that we had been gunning for, and we followed that up by taking in Museum of Science's newest temporary exhibit, Body World's Cycle of Life. If you're not familiar with this has actually been a rotating exhibit that's gone around the US and actually all over the world. And there's different iterations of this Body World's exhibit. Essentially, it presents the human body, both the exterior, the interior, and everything in between: nerves, organs, skeletal structure, muscles, and it just does a complete breakdown, and it uses a plasticide process that allows that donated human bodies to be preserved and then presented in an artistic way, but also in an informative and a scientific way, allowing you to really see how muscles and connective tissue go together, as well as how we age and also fat deposits. I'm really not doing this presentation or this exhibit justice, but suffice to say, my wife and I had seen a similar one about 10 years ago, and we liked it so much that we did want to go back and see this one now that it is, again, new to the Museum of Science here in Boston. It's not an official date without some day drinking, so we are headed to World of Beer to find some beer. Of beer at the Cambridge Side Galleria was absolutely delicious. It was so long since my wife and I got to sit down, enjoy a meal, enjoy just having a few drinks, that time just kind of slipped away from us. I'm not gonna lie, we ended up taking a little too much time at World of Beer, got caught in Boston traffic, and now we are running short on time, which is why we actually took two separate cars to the gym, because what good is taking in all those extra carbs if you can't use them at the gym? So we're going to try to bang out a very quick workout, and then of course got a time to pick up the kids, and that is the official end of the date. But as of right now, let's just get to the workout. that workout is finally a wrap. Thank goodness. Normally, my wife brings out the absolute best in me at the gym. Today, my workout was subpar at best. Clearly, eating a whole bunch of high carb, high fat foods, followed up with some delicious beers is not the best type of pre-workout meal. What are you going to do? Sometimes you just got to roll the dice and go with it. But we got it in, got it done. It was a great Dates with Dad episode. Never get enough time with my wife, but we make it work. And today was one of those days where we just try to squeeze in as much as we could. We were tight on time, which is why I'm shooting this outro while she is out picking up the kids. Hey, if you came this far in the video, do me a favor. Give this video a like, hit that subscribe button. If you happen to shop at Amazon.com, use the Amazon affiliate link in my description. That gives me a few pennies from everything you purchase, and it takes a few pennies away from Amazon. They won't miss it. As usual, thanks for watching, and don't save anything for the trip back. I am dedicated to helping you dads be great parents to your children and still accomplish your own personal goals. I post tips and tricks to save you dads time, energy, and money. 3 things that are in short supply for every dad out there.